All right, beer lovers, we're here at Matt Blatt Kia. You might ask yourself, why is John and Paul and Stacy and the Good Time crew at Matt Blatt Kia? Simple answer, Matt Blatt Kia is our designated driver sponsor for this year. Super excited to have them, good friends, Roy, his whole team, awesome human beings, great place to buy a new car. We're actually going to take a brew adventure. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to drive to all of the New Jersey breweries that are participating in the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival. And our drivers, our friends at Matt Blatt Kia. They want you to get home safe, they want you to get to the festival safe, they're encouraging you to take jitneys, cabs, trains, and they're driving us to point A to point B to show you great breweries. So we're here, we've got a driver, we're going to talk about the breweries we're going to, we're going to talk about Matt Blatt Kia, we're going to talk about the festival in general. It's going to be an exciting time. So check it out, you're going to see 5 videos over the next couple weeks, all kind of us hitting different breweries that we're hanging out with and that are hanging out with you at the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival. Follow us. Alright, boys and girls, so we jumped on the road. We just left Matt Blatt Kia. I'm hanging out with our boy Mikey B, designated driver. Mikey, man, thanks for jumping behind the wheel, bro.
Anytime, brother.
Because we're going to get a little silly. We're going to visit a couple breweries. You know, we're excited. Matt Blatt came on. Roy was like, man, I want to be a part of Beer Fest. I want to, you know, spread the word. We want people to travel safe. And Matt Blatt stepped up. They're taking us from point A to point B, so we appreciate it. Dude, what do you got us cruising in right now? It's pretty pimp.
This is a 2016 Kia Sedona SXL. It's fully loaded. We're actually getting there because of the nav. We have no idea where we're going.
We won't know where we're going. It's all right. Mikey's just got to look good and drive. That's pretty much the game plan. So I guess our first stop is going to be Cape May. So we're heading to Cape May Brewery. Compliments of Matt Blatt Kia. So awesome. So we're going to drink a little. Mikey's going to enviously watch.
Mikey's going to drive.
Mikey's going to drive. All right, so stop 1. Mikey B got us here. We are at Cape May, first stop. Let's go in and check it out. All right, so first stop, Cape May Brewing. Brian's hanging out. You're brewing beer. You're doing your thing, man.
Yeah, bringing some beer is a lot of fun.
Nice, dude. So we're interrupting them for a second. As you can see, you know, they're going through their whole sours process right now. Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Let's tell everybody what we got going on back here real quick.
So we're hanging out in our sour brewery here, actually. It's attached to our tasting room. Our main production facility is about a football field away. Over here we do all of our sour, funky, weird stuff. The real super uber beer geek kind of beers. So we barrel age a lot of the beers. We have some of the stainless tanks behind us here. So you see Jake and Nick in the back there, 2 of our brewers and cellarmen's pulling some samples. We draw into the wood, pull a sample, jam a nail back into it. It's pretty fun stuff.
Out of all the breweries that are going to be at the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival, Cape May has been, since you guys have been brewing beer, you've been part of the festival.
Yeah.
Super excited, so we thought it was only apropos, it's my SAT word, to visit Cape May first. The brewery has drastically changed since the first time I was here. I mean,
it's always evolving.
Yeah.
Every time we come back, we're going to something new, something changing. We started off in this unit where we stand right now with making 12 gallons at a time. We do 55 gallons at a time, so on and so forth. We're doing 1,000 gallons at a time right now, 30 barrel batches of beer. We're in over 300 counts throughout South Jersey and Southeast Pennsylvania there, and just growing constantly. So it's really
awesome.
fun.
It's a good story. It's absolutely a good story. If you're finding your way through and you're in Cape May, or even make a special trip, Cape May Brewery is an absolute must. Brian, thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely, man.
And thanks for hosting us.
Cheers.
And we'll see you in April.
See you in April.
All right, so we hung out, Cape May. Justin, you've been a fantastic host. We are literally on to our next trip. We're going to Glasstown next. Thanks for your hospitality, brother.
problem.
We'll see you in April.
All right. Cheers, guys.
So I had a beer, Stacy had a beer, Paul had a beer, Mikey B had a root beer. Keeping in line, he's our designated driver. Dude, we appreciate you for that, brother.
Thank you.
So, our next stop is Glasstown. We're gonna go hang out with Paul. Gonna have a couple beers there. I'm gonna have a beer. Stacy's gonna have a beer. Paul's gonna have a beer. Mikey B is gonna have a water. He's a champ. He's hanging in there. We're having a great time. So, we're on our way to Glasstown. See you shortly. All right, our New Jersey beer tour. We're on stop number 2, hanging out with Paul here at Glasstown. Excited to be here. We made it, dude. So you poured us some beers. You're about to hit your 2nd year anniversary.
Absolutely. Yep. As of tomorrow. Yep.
Beautiful. So things here are well.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. We can't complain. I mean, we've started off small, just been slowly growing little by little over the past 2 years. Every time we get a chance, buy a little bit more equipment, make a little more beer. You know, we've been switching things up pretty regularly with making different beers. I think, you know, like a lot of the other breweries in the state, I think we've probably made over 50 different beers in 2 years. It's tough keeping up with it, though.
That's it, dude. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Well, it seems like everybody is doing it all of a sudden.
Screw those guys. So I noticed, I mean, we were here for your opening day. Carol and I came. This has grown.
Absolutely.
You know, you got a lot more equipment back there. You've got a lot more taps on hand.
Definitely.
Dude, this is awesome.
It's coming along. We started off 12 gallons at a time. Now we're up to 93 gallons at a time. And we're, at this point, we're just limited by tank space a little bit. And then hopefully by next year, we might move to a 7-barrel system and keep kind of just progressing up. We still have some floor space.
All right, so you poured us some beers. What'd you make in your taster here, your sampler?
So I poured couple beers. We got our 609 IPA, which is pretty much our flagship IPA. We use 5 different hops in there, about 6.9%. We've got Cascade, Citra, Simcoe, a little bit of Galaxy we started adding to it just to kind of take it up a notch. And one of our biggest sellers, we make that beer more often than anything else, and it just flies right now. We've got our bourbon, Morris River Bourbon Brown, which actually took first place in the Brown Ale category at AC Beer Fest last year. So that's on the flight.
You had this here when we first, I took a growler home of this and it lasted a half an hour.
Well, we're gonna drink these. Dude, Paul, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Dude, we'll see you in April, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome,
I'll be there.
awesome. Guys, Millville, Glasstown Brewery, don't miss it, right by the airport. Great place, man. We've been here a couple times. Love it. Check them out at Beer Fest, right in the New Jersey beers section. Stop number 2. All right, boys and girls, we had just left Glasstown, hung out with Paul, had a few beers. Mikey, how you feeling?
Good. Sober.
Mikey's sober. Not so much for me, Paul. Stacy's back there. We are actually now on our way to Tomfoolery, brand new brewery that opened. Sean, who actually used to own a brew supply store. Good dude. Literally, I think they've been open for about a month. So hitting Tomfoolery and then on our way to Tuckahoe. So we've hit, so far, Cape May, Glasstown, we're about to hit Tomfoolery, then on to Tuckahoe. We are on a beer adventure. We had some good beers. I mean, Glasstown, you had that...
I had the 609 IPA.
You had the 609 IPA.
I had the nightcap, that was
the nightcap.
Awesome.
Mikey B had a water. You know, big shout out to Matt Black Kia for lending us Mikey, who currently is not selling any cars, but driving our drunk asses around. Thumbs up. So, next time you're driving by, you're in the market for a car, see my boy Mikey B. He's got you covered. All types of deals. He's got deals in his pockets. So, like I said, on our way to Tomfoolery. We'll catch you there.
I'll be sure. Foolery.
Stop number 3, Tomfoolery, brand new brewery here in Hammonton. Sean used to own the brew supply. I think you heard me say that once or twice. We're gonna go in. We're gonna see what he's been cooking up. Follow me. All right, so the first leg of our beer tour, we are on our 3rd stop, Tomfoolery here in Hammonton. You guys are 2 months strong now. All right, I'm hanging out with Sean and Gail. This is the fruits of their labor. This has been a work in progress. You're here, brew supply to brewing.
We made it.
Glorious, right?
We're here, yes.
Nice. So give us a little rundown on the place real quick, and then we'll talk about the beers.
All right, we're a 7-barrel brewery. We've been in the making for about 14 months. Took us a year to build out. We have an oversized mash. We have a 10-barrel mash tun, so we can do bigger beers and not have to reduce the volume so much. So we have our beers are generally on the dry side. We like to make them easy drinking, but we do make some bigger and bolder beers. We have a double IPA in the tank right now. We do different things every Thursday. We have what we call Tap It Thursday, an homage to the store name Tap It, where we tap a different beer every Thursday night.
So this will be your first time at the Beer Fest, of course.
Yes.
2 months open. We're super excited to have you. We're super excited to pour this liquid in our face holes, which is awesome. So we're right here in Hammonton. What street are we on again?
Washington Street, 334 Washington Street.
So neat little piece. There's actually an RC racetrack right next door. So drink a couple beers, go out there and drive some RC cars. Now we're not driving. We got Mikey B driving us around from Matt Black. So we're in a beautiful place. But guys, thanks for having us. Thanks for, including yourself in New Jersey beer, man. I'm a guy who loves beer. You know that.
Absolutely,
you know that.
yeah.
We love Jersey, so it works. We're looking forward to having you at the festival.
Thanks for coming out.
Good.
We got some music playing in the back for you.
This is
It's
the
beer
venue
and music
is cool.
festival.
Paul and I are, we're music guys, we're beer guys, and we're like, we could do cool shows here. This is awesome.
Gail plays in the band. She plays bass. So.
Nice. Girls that play bass. That's awesome. I'm thinking very White Zombie. Yeah. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for having us. And thanks for brewing.
All right. Thanks, John.
Tomfoolery kids, we're gonna drink up.
This is an English, a British strong bitter, what's known commonly as an ESB. So a little sweeter finish, multi-profile in the cask, serving at room temperature with lower carbonation. Here we have what we call our Crazy Belgian beer. It's a mildly hoppy Belgian table beer. We brewed this actually for a fellow brewer, part of our homebrew club. The guy responsible for our logo, Mark Patton, he has cancer, so we portion of the proceeds of the sales of this beer actually go to his medical expenses.
Oh, awesome.
We then have our IPA. It's an easy drinking IPA, about 70 IBUs. We start with a charge of Warrior for bittering, and then we finish with Amarillo all the rest of the way. This is our smoked porter. We actually smoke the malt for that, so we take a portion of the malt, we smoke it on a smoker with alderwood from the Pacific Northwest, and that's our smoked porter. Up here we have our amber. This is actually Gail's beer, the Amber Ale. It's got golden Simpson's Promise malt, so you get a little bit of breadiness and you get a little bit of fruitiness from the yeast. Very easy drinking. A lot of people who come in that aren't big craft beer drinkers, they go towards that beer. The brown ale is next. We make a brown ale. It's a combination between a Southern and Northern English brown ale. I feel that brown ales are underserved in the market, and this is a nice, smooth, easy drinking brown ale. Next we have the pale ale and the nitro. So our pale ale is hopped all the way through with Cascade. We use leaf hops at the end of the boil, and it's just very easy drinking. We have it on going through our nitro faucet with nitro as well. Same beer. You can see the nice creamy head with the nitro faucet.
Awesome. Well, thanks, brother. All right, kids, so we just left Tomfoolery. Dude, great little startup place. Mikey, how was that root beer?
That was good.
Mikey's been crushing homemade root beers for the last 3 trips. He's gonna go home and crack open a beer. But in the meantime, Matt Black Kia. Mikey, find him on Facebook. Loves Facebook. All right, so we hit Tomfoolery. We hit Cape May. We hit Glasstown. We are on our way to Tuckahoe. We were super ambitious for this trip. We thought we'd hit Pinelands. We're gonna loop around and get Pinelands on the next trip, but we're on our way to Tuckahoe, the new facility. We're super excited. We had some great beers at Tomfoolery. They had a porter. I don't remember the name of it. I'm a bunch of beers into it. I'm a little tipsy. I feel good about life. I got an 8th grader recital to go to next. Beer tour, 8th grade recital. Winning. Paul, how are you on beers?
Any on beers? They had good stuff.
Stace?
Excellent.
All right. So, we're on the expressway. Mikey is absolutely obeying the speed limit. He's all hopped up on root beer. we are heading to Tuckahoe. Tim, Matt, Stu, good friends, longtime friends of the festival. So for this trip, we hit 4 breweries. Cape May, Glasstown, Tomfoolery, and on our way to Tuckahoe. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So the next segment, we're gonna hit a couple more breweries and a couple more breweries from that. The goal is to hit all the breweries participating in the 2016 Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival. Hope you enjoy. Follow us. All right, stop number 4 and our last stop for the evening, right around the corner from Paul's house, Tuckahoe Brewing Company. These guys have been friends with us since they've started and been a big part of the festival. We're excited. Last stop, we're gonna pour some beer in our face holes. Let's go. Tuckahoe has been in the mix with us for a while. Did you guys know it first started? So you guys are 3 beer festivals, right?
At least, yeah.
So Tuckahoe, we're huge Tuckahoe fans. We try to incorporate Tuckahoe in almost every event we do. Mall openings, bar mitzvahs, brisks, everything Tuckahoe, throw it in. We're closing out this round of our beer adventures here at Tuckahoe. It's in mine, Paul's backyard. You know, we're huge fans, you know, even since the other brewery, you guys worked your way here. Chris, I mean, obviously the crowd's a barometer. I mean, you packed up, you got a lot of people. The new move, the new brewery, how you feeling?
It's going great. Every weekend we're having excellent crowds come out. We're constantly putting on new beers, so that's bringing people out every week. It's been awesome. We're ready to expand into a couple more nights a week, but we just wanted to get a feel first for what the crowd looked like. But we're ready to do something like that real soon.
What do you have coming up over the next couple, let's say, months? Because you got Beer Fest 2 months away.
Yeah, so we've been throwing our hat in the ring a little bit more with the big IPAs. So we had I Want to See Mountains. We released that a couple weeks ago. It sold out right away. So that's on the schedule to be brewed real soon. We've been doing a new milk stout. It's called Kids Table Milk Stout. We have a smash beer. It's a really simple beer. It means single malt and single hop. So it's real easy, simple drinking, but people are loving it.
Paul is literally right around the corner. I'm a couple miles away. This is our backyard brewery. You know, we've been friends with these guys. We're glad to close out this round of kind of our beer road trip here at Tuckahoe. We're here for the grand opening. Shoulder to shoulder humans, glorious. So what we're gonna do is, what do we have kind of lined up
So
here?
this is our smash, the single malt, single hop. This is our saison, and that's our Kids Table milk stout.
Nice, nice. So all right, we're gonna pour these beers in our face hole. You know, huge shout to Chris for, you know, kind of surprising them, jumping right into the mix. You know, this is kind of the end of the run. Big shout out for Mikey, Matt Black Kia for driving us around and for supporting you guys. Remember the messages. You know, have fun at the festival. Be safe. Get your designated driver. You know, take the jitney, take the train, take a cab. Stay in Atlantic City and enjoy craft beer.
Drink local.
Drink local. Chris.
Drink local.
Thanks, man.